Hello, I'm Zash, and here we are on episode 100 of my Steins Let's Read. What? It's only episode 97? Could have sworn I did 100 of these. I'll explain why nobody came to the 100th episode party today. Oh well, while I figure this out, please enjoy this episode. The world shatters, warps, and reforms. Eventually, those sensations disappear, and color gradually returns to the world. I find myself standing in the street near the lab. The burning pain in my right arm is suddenly gone. I look down. There's no wound, no blood. Instead, I'm holding a convenience store bag with 2 bottles of Dr. P. I guess it worked. I head straight for Moika's apartment. When I get there, Moika opens the door normally and peeks out at me. She looks fine. No signs of despair, no blood stain by the door, no knife either.
Okabe-kun.
Yeah, this would be a bit creepy.
Yeah.
Let me kill some time here. I barge into the room. The hour of Moika's death passes with no sign of Nai. The world line has changed. And we're back to this.
I don't need an IBN 5100 anymore. Moika.
Moika's right in front of me, but she sends me a mail. I feel like forever since we last conversed like this. What do you mean?
My supervisor told me to stop looking. Moika.
FB told you to stop? Facepalm!
Just spit it out there, Okabe. Look at that face. Oopsies. How do you know about FB? Where do you get that information? Moika.
So FB's still alive. I feel relief, but also fear. I mustn't forget that he is my enemy. For now, however, I'm more interested in what Moika just said. FB cancelled her mission to retrieve the IBN 5100.
That's what you sent.
Doing your duty sets you up for disposal, so we're more like cattle than dogs. I recall his last words. Perhaps he cancelled her mission so they wouldn't be eliminated. If that's the truth, then maybe he really was trying to save Moika.
Live in fear and regret, Okabe Rintaro, until we meet again in 15 years.
I wonder what happened to Nai. I can't get that childish yet hate-filled voice out of my head. On that world line, I turned an innocent girl into a murderer. I bite my lip hard enough to draw blood. I won't fear you, Nai, nor will I repent. That world line has already been undone. But how will things turn out on this new world line? No. There's no point thinking about it. If the plan worked, the IBN 5100 should already be back in my possession. And if that's the case, then there's no need to stay on this world line either. On the way back to the lab, I stopped by the Brontube workshop and peeked through the window. The 42-inch CRT is powered on, and Tanuji, FB, is lounging in front of it, reading the sports pages. FB is still alive. His daughter, Nai, has no reason to hate anyone now. I climb the stairs to the lab. There's nobody there but Kurisu. Have you been to Kiryu Moika's apartment?
Huh?
Kurisu pauses her at-channel browsing session to look at me in confusion.
Moika-san's apartment? Never.
Oh, okay.
Why do you ask?
It doesn't matter. Just wondering if you had hot lesbian sex with her. I mean nothing.
Azash!
You're a bad influence on me.
My bad influence on you. Oh, I'm certain that that's what caused that.
And your mother's bad influence.
I could believe that one. Mother, you're ruining this poor boy.
I cut across the lounge and head straight for the development room. In the middle of the room sits the time leap machine. After a glance at the time leap machine, I scan the shelves. It's here!
Oh, excite!
A large, familiar cardboard box. I was right. Inside the box is the IBM 5100, the legendary retro PC stolen from me by the twist of fate. At last, it has returned! The long battle is finally over!
Not so much.
I did it! We can save Mayuri! Daru, where's my super hacker? I can't contain my excitement. My heart is beating like a jackhammer.
He's not here. He went to Kamima, remember?
Oh, right. In that case, he won't return until evening. I can't wait that long. So I fire up the time machine and leap. Leap back before Kamima because the box will still be there.
I would be super paranoid, to be honest, to, like, sit on the box.
Yeah, he's going back to the 13th. As shape and color return to the world, I see Daru in front of his computer, sleepily playing an eroge. Krisu's napping on the sofa. She's probably just got done with her all-nighter on the time leap machine. Mayuri's not around. She probably went to Lukako's to beg him to cosplay. Daru! Christina! Krisu jerks awake. It's time for the final phase of Operation Verthandi. My sonorous declaration earns only blank stares.
If you woke me up to that, I would punch you.
Why are they so slow? The IBM 5100, Daru.
Yeah?
Listen to me, man. We have an IBM 5100.
Of course we do. You're the one who found it, Okarin.
Yes, I did. I found it at Yanyabashi Shrine.
Have you been drinking too much soda?
Let me sleep, for crying out loud.
Krisu rubs her eyes and complains. She looks dead tired.
I was up all night.
A question, Daru. Have you researched how to use the IBM 5100?
Huh? Well, yeah, I guess. Can you believe I did it while preparing for Kamima? I'm like a saint or something. They'd knight me for this in England.
Then we shall call you Sir Super Hacker.
Hell no.
Will you guys shut up? You're giving me a headache.
If Daru knows how to use the IBM 5100, then we can hack CERN right now. Hear me, lab mems! Mayuri's not here, but that's actually more convenient. Our long struggle has at last reached its climax. Ragnarok is at hand. Now, we must deliver the decisive blow. With the power of the IBM 5100, we shall crack CERN's most secure database and destroy it from the inside. Through the cowardly apparatus known as Echelon, the enemy has acquired precious intelligence on our activities. Now, they plot to steal our sacred time machine, upon which rests the hopes and dreams of all mankind. Beneath its scholarly trappings, CERN is a hive of scum and villainy, of men who would sacrifice innocent souls in their quest to rule all space and time. But now, we are poised to crush them with the hammer of justice. And when we do, they will know once and for all by whose hand the wheel of fate truly turns. When the sun sets upon the battlefield, the foul system that rules the world will crumble. and from the flames a new age will rise. An age of glorious, unfettered chaos! Yes, I'm having fun.
I see that. So is he. Shut up.
Krisu gets fed up and rises from the sofa.
What are you talking about?
Nobody can know the darkness in Okarin's heart.
First, get your character straight. What kind of mad scientist talks about the hammer of justice?
I guess he just got caught up in the heat of the moment. Maybe he regrets it now.
Come on, guys. Stop complaining and get ready.
Get ready.
To crack CERN. Weren't you listening? Actually, no, he tuned us out after the first sentence.
That's kind of what I did, to be honest.
Nah, but it was such a
No,
great
I heard
speech.
You were very excited. I don't think that's a good idea.
When did you become a goody two-shoes? Where's your ambition?
Are you trying to get us arrested?
That's not the problem. I fight the urge to grind my teeth. Instead, I fix Krisu with my stare. It's taken me so long, just to reach this point. This is my chance to escape the Alpha World Line and save Mayuri. I won't let anyone get in my way. Anyone!
Okabe.
Why so serious, man?
I've got good reason. To them, only half an hour has passed since the Time Leap machine was built. But to me, many days have passed since this ordeal began. Please. I bow my head deeply. Please, hear me out. Or else Mayuri will die, and in 26 years the world will be ruled by CERN. Suzuha's sacrifice will have been for nothing. Daru claps me on the shoulder, then smiles broadly and thrusts his thumb skyward.
It's not like I'm cracking for you or anything, okay?
Sundari line number 212.
Daru, do you have a secret?
He did say he'd take it from in the butt from Okabe at one point.
True enough. Daru. Oh god.
I burst out into laughter. Sir Super Haka, Sundari version, is here to save the day. I couldn't have asked for a better right-hand man. Insert obligatory masturbation joke. As Daru hooks the IBM 5100 to his PC, I explain the situation one more time. Let's hope this is the last. This all happened because of the very first email I sent to Daru. CERN intercepted that email with Echelon and figured out what it meant, then sent their rounders after us. They will kill Mayuri, kidnap us, and steal the Time Leap machine. Some years after that, I assume, Daru and I escape and form the resistance to which Suzuha belonged. I tried to save Mayuri, but nothing worked. Every world line converged on the same result, just as attractor field theory said they would.
You know, if this is all in your head, I think you've got a career as a light novel author ahead of you.
It's true. All of it. To prevent Mayuri's death, and to free Suzuha's future from CERN, we need to escape from the Alpha World Line, and I think we can do that by canceling all of our...
Sue is dead.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, I can see where this is a problem.
There's just one more step. We need to erase the first email from CERN's database. If what Suzuha said is correct, then erasing that data will take us over 1% divergence and back to the Beta World Line. It was just one short email, barely 36 bytes, but it changed the course of human history. The butterfly effect.
Fascinating.
Krisu mutters as she sips on her hot coffee. It looks like she's already recovered from her exhaustion.
You believe him, Makisushi?
In theory. I'd like to see objective data, but that's obviously impossible.
Relax. Your Time Leap machine worked perfectly.
Of course it did.
She doesn't deny it. That's just like Krisu.
Besides, we were already planning to crack CERN's database, weren't we? Fine. Let's see what's in there. If the mail data exists, then it's proof that what you said is true.
Meant to say was, don't think, do. Daru extracts his massive body from the space behind the desk, flops himself down on the chair, and wipes away his sweat.
Done bridging them. I need to tinker with the settings a little, but we should be up and running in about 10 minutes.
All right.
So the first email started everything. Is that the one you showed me at ATF? One that said I died or something.
Right. I found you dead at Radio Kaiken and sent Daru an email. Daru happened to be experimenting with the phone wave name subjects a change at the time, so the discharge phenomenon was occurring and the mail was...
Yeah, he just realized it.
My voice trails off. Something is telling me to stop. Fear rises in my chest. A sudden, terrible certainty that I am missing something vital.
She's dead.
I frantically replay the conversation in my head. We must cancel all of our changes to the timeline so far. The very first email started it all. The one that said I died or something. Return to the world line that existed before I sent the first email. Ellipses. An icy fist seizes my heart, and I turn to Kurisu with a look of pure terror. Our eyes meet. Those eyes of hers no longer show the sharp defiance from when we first met. Instead, they glow warmly with the light of curiosity.
What?
I was right. I had missed something vital. Something dire. The world line I set my sights on to save Miyuri. The world line upon which Suzuha staked her hope for the future. The world line I am at last poised to reach at the end of this long struggle. On that world line, Miyuri lives. On that world line, CERN fails. And on that world line, on the 8th floor of Radio Kaiken, Mikise Kurisu dies.